Feeling a little stiffness when you stand up from a chair? Notice your legs tiring more easily than they used to. Maybe climbing stairs feels like a bigger challenge these days. Or that walk you used to enjoy now leaves you feeling a bit achy. It's a reality many of us face as we get older. And sometimes, it feels like our legs are just, well, giving up on us. There's a quiet worry that creeps in, isn't there? A fear that you might lose your independence. That simple things like popping out to the shops or playing with the grandkids could become too difficult. You see, our leg health isn't just about physical comfort. It's deeply tied to our freedom, our ability to connect with the world around us, and our overall quality of life. But here's a surprising truth for many of us. This decline isn't an inevitable fate. It's often the result of habits, or lack thereof, that we can actually change. What if I told you there are incredibly simple, daily things you can start doing right now, today, no matter your age, that can make a dramatic difference? Things that can help strengthen those muscles, improve your balance, and give you back some of that ease of movement. In this video, we're going to explore 5 such simple habits. They aren't complicated, they don't require expensive equipment, and they fit right into your daily routine. Stick with me, because by the end, you'll have a clear roadmap to feeling stronger and more capable on your feet. And there's something I'll share right at the end that I think will genuinely surprise you about just how much is possible. Let's start with what might seem obvious, but the devil is in the details and the consistency. And it's something many of us tend to let slide when we get busy or feel a bit less energetic gentle. Consistent movement. You might hear exercise and think of gyms or vigorous workouts. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about simply getting your legs moving, activating those muscles, and getting the blood flowing on a regular basis. Every single day, if possible. Think of your legs like a car engine. If it sits in the garage for too long, parts start to seize up, the battery dies, and it becomes harder and harder to get it started. Our bodies, particularly our legs, are much the same. When we spend too much time sitting, watching TV, reading, or just resting, those muscles start to weaken, the joints become stiffer, and our circulation slows down. This isn't just about losing strength. It impacts our balance, our endurance, and makes us more susceptible to falls and injuries. Even small, everyday tasks start to feel like a struggle. Just getting up from a low chair, walking across the room, or going up a few steps can feel like a major effort. This is that painful reality I mentioned earlier, losing the ease and freedom of movement that we might have once taken for granted. The secret weapon against this isn't some complicated therapy or a miracle pill. It's simply incorporating more movement into your day, even in the smallest ways. So, what does this gentle movement look like in practice? It could be as simple as making a conscious effort to stand up and walk around for a minute or two every 30 minutes if you've been sitting. Set a timer if you need to. Just a quick stroll to the kitchen for a glass of water, a turn around the garden, or even just marching in place while holding onto a stable surface. These short bursts might not feel like much, but they add up over the day, and they make a huge difference in preventing that stiffness and improving circulation. Think about taking the long way around the house, or doing an extra trip when putting things away. It's about finding little opportunities to move that you might currently be missing. Then there's the cornerstone of gentle movement for legs walking. Even a short walk can be incredibly beneficial. You don't need to power walk or cover miles. Start with what feels comfortable, whether that's 5 minutes around the block, 10 minutes in the park, or even just a few laps inside your home if the weather isn't cooperating. The key is consistency. Aim to do a little bit of walking most days of the week. Walking is fantastic because it uses many of the major muscles in your legs and core, helps keep your joints flexible, and significantly improves circulation, which is vital for delivering oxygen and nutrients to your muscles and tissues, and helping to carry away waste products. Good circulation can also help reduce swelling in the ankles and feet, a common issue for many older adults. If you can, try to make it a slightly brisk walk, where you can still talk but feel your heart rate pick up a little, for even greater cardiovascular benefits. But always listen to your body. If you feel pain, slow down or stop. It's not about pushing yourself to the limit. It's about gentle encouragement for your body to remember how to move freely. Making walking a habit can be easier if you make it enjoyable. Can you walk with a friend or a neighbor? Having company can make the time fly by and provide a social connection too. Could you explore a local park or trail? The change of scenery can be wonderfully uplifting. Maybe you enjoy listening to podcasts or audiobooks pop in your earbuds and let the story or information carry you along. Even something as simple as walking to the mailbox instead of waiting for someone to bring it in, or walking to the nearest shop instead of driving for small errands, can add valuable steps to your day. These small changes, consistently applied, are like giving your leg muscles a gentle wake-up call every day. They remind them they are needed, they are capable, and they can improve. Don't underestimate the power of these small, deliberate movements. They are the foundation upon which stronger, more reliable legs are built. Beyond just walking, incorporating some simple exercises that specifically target leg strength can make a significant difference. Again, these aren't complicated gym routines. They are movements you can do at home, often using just your own body weight and perhaps a chair for support. One excellent exercise is the chair stand, which is essentially a gentle squat. Sit in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Lean slightly forward and use your leg muscles to stand up slowly and controlled. Then, slowly and controlled, lower yourself back down to the chair just before you fully sit and stand back up again. If this is too difficult initially, you can use your hands on your thighs or the armrests for a little assistance. Start with just a few repetitions, maybe 3 to 5, and gradually increase as you feel stronger. This exercise directly strengthens the muscles you use every time you stand up or sit down, making everyday tasks much easier and reducing that feeling of weakness. Another simple but effective exercise is calf raises. Strong calf muscles are important for walking, balance, and pushing off the ground while holding onto a wall, the back of a sturdy chair, or a counter for support. Stand with your feet flat on the floor. Slowly rise up onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels off the ground. Hold for a second. Then slowly lower your heels back down. Again. Start with a few repetitions and build up gradually. You'll feel the muscles in the back of your lower legs working. This helps improve the strength and flexibility around your ankles and lower legs, which is crucial for stable walking. Leg lifts are another fantastic way to build strength, and they can often be done while seated or lying down if standing exercises are challenging. If seated, sit upright in a chair and extend one leg straight out in front of you, holding it parallel to the floor for a few seconds before slowly lowering it. Repeat with the other leg. If lying down, lie on your back and lift one leg straight up towards the ceiling as far as is comfortable, keeping the knee as straight as possible. Then slowly lower it. These exercises target the muscles in your thighs and hips, which are vital for stability and movement. Start with just a few repetitions on each leg and focus on controlled movements rather than swinging your leg. Remember, the goal with these exercises isn't to feel exhausted or sore. It's about gentle stimulation and consistent effort. Doing a few of these simple movements regularly, even just 2 or 3 times a week, along with your daily gentle walking or movement, sends a powerful message to your leg muscles. We need you. Stay strong and active. This combination of consistent, gentle movement throughout the day and specific, simple strengthening exercises is the first powerful step in combating that feeling of your legs dying and reclaiming your mobility and independence. It's about building a foundation, brick by brick, one step and one gentle lift at a time. Now that we've talked about getting those muscles moving and building a little strength, let's look at something else absolutely crucial for your legs and your overall well-being that you might not immediately connect to leg health: what you put into your body. So, beyond just moving, what you eat plays a huge, often underestimated role in the health and function of your legs. Particularly as you get older, think about it. Your muscles, bones, joints, and the very energy you need to move are all built and maintained by the nutrients you consume. If you're not giving your body the right building blocks, it's like trying to build a house with the missing materials. your legs just won't have the support and strength they need. This isn't about complicated diets or restrictive eating. It's about making conscious choices to include certain key nutrients in your daily meals. One of the most critical nutrients for maintaining strong muscles, and therefore strong legs, is protein. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at using protein to build and repair muscle tissue, a natural process called sarcopenia, which contributes to that feeling of weakness. Counteracting this requires ensuring you're getting enough high-quality protein throughout the day, not just in one large meal. Protein is essential for repairing the tiny tears that occur in your muscle fibers when you use them, like during walking or those simple strengthening exercises we just discussed. Without adequate protein, your muscles struggle to recover and grow stronger. Good sources of protein include lean meats like chicken and turkey. Fish, especially fatty fish like salmon, which offers other benefits too. Eggs, dairy products like yogurt, cottage cheese, and milk, and plant-based options like beans, lentils, tofu, nuts, and seeds. Try to include a source of protein with every meal and snack. For example, have eggs or yogurt for breakfast, add some beans or chicken to your lunch salad, and have a piece of fish or lean meat with vegetables for dinner. A handful of nuts or a small container of yogurt makes a great protein-rich snack. Simply being mindful of getting enough protein spread throughout the day can make a noticeable difference in maintaining muscle mass and strength in your legs. But it's not just about muscles. Your bones are the framework your leg muscles work upon. And strong bones are vital for preventing fractures and providing stability. Calcium and vitamin D are cornerstones of bone health. Calcium is the mineral that makes bones strong, and vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium. As we age, bone density can decrease, leading to conditions like osteoporosis, which makes bones fragile, including calcium-rich foods like dairy products, milk, yogurt, cheese, fortified plant-based milks, leafy green vegetables like broccoli and kale. And fortified cereals is important. Getting enough vitamin D can be trickier. Our bodies produce vitamin D when our skin is exposed to sunlight. But this becomes less efficient as we age, and many of us don't get enough sun exposure. Dietary sources include fatty fish, eggs, and fortified foods. Often, a vitamin D supplement is recommended for older adults, but it's always best to discuss this with your doctor. Ensuring your bones are strong provides a solid foundation for your leg muscles to function effectively. Another important component is healthy fats, particularly omega-3 fatty acids, found in fatty fish, black seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. Omega-3s are known for their anti-inflammatory properties. While not directly building muscle or bone, reducing inflammation can be incredibly helpful for joint health. Many older adults experience joint stiffness or aches in their knees, hips, and ankles. While not a cure, including omega-3s in your diet can help manage inflammation, potentially reducing discomfort and making movement feel easier and more comfortable. Think of it as helping to keep the hinges of your legs running smoothly. Eating for leg health is also about managing your weight. Carrying excess weight puts significant stress on your knees, hips, and ankles, accelerating wear and tear and making movement more difficult and often painful. Focusing on a balanced diet rich in whole foods, plenty of vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and healthy fats helps you maintain a healthy weight, reducing that extra burden on your legs. It's not about being thin, it's about finding a weight that is healthy and manageable for your frame. Easing the load on those crucial joints. Avoiding processed foods, excessive sugar, and unhealthy fats that contribute to inflammation and weight gain is just as important as including the beneficial nutrients. So, habit number 3 is truly nourishing your body, paying particular attention to protein for muscle, calcium and vitamin D for bones, and potentially omega-3s for joint support. It's about fueling your legs from the inside out, giving them the necessary resources to stay strong and functional. This ties directly into our next habit, which is just as fundamental but often overlooked when we think about physical performance and comfort: staying adequately hydrated. You might wonder what drinking water has to do with your legs feeling better. The answer is quite a lot. Water is absolutely essential for almost every bodily function, and its role in muscle function, joint lubrication, and circulation cannot be overstated. Think of your body like a complex plumbing system. Water is the fluid that keeps everything flowing smoothly. When you're dehydrated, your muscles can become more prone to cramping and fatigue. You might notice this particularly during or after even light physical activity. Proper hydration helps muscles contract and relax more efficiently. Furthermore, water is a key component of the synovial fluid that lubricates your joints. This fluid acts like oil, reducing friction between the bones and allowing smooth, comfortable movement. If you're dehydrated, this fluid can become thicker and less effective, potentially leading to increased stiffness and discomfort in your knees, hips, and ankles. Staying hydrated helps keep that joint lubrication optimal, making movements like walking, bending, and climbing stairs feel less creaky. Circulation, which we touched upon earlier, is also highly dependent on hydration. Blood is mostly water, and being well hydrated helps maintain blood volume and ensures that your blood can effectively transport oxygen and nutrients to your leg muscles and carry away waste products like lactic acid, which can contribute to that tired, achy feeling. Good circulation is vital for overall leg health and energy levels. So, how much water should you be drinking? It's not a one-size-fits-all answer, as it depends on factors like your activity level, the climate, and your individual health needs. However, a good general guideline for older adults is to aim for regular sips of water throughout the day. Don't wait until you feel thirsty, as thirst can be a sign that you're already becoming slightly dehydrated. Carry a water bottle with you and take sips regularly. Have a glass of water when you first wake up, with each meal, and between meals. If you're going out for a walk, remember to take water with you, especially in warmer weather. Herbal teas can also contribute to your fluid intake, but try to limit sugary drinks, which offer no real hydration benefits and can contribute to other health issues. Being mindful of your fluid intake and making a conscious effort to drink water consistently throughout the day is a simple yet powerful habit that supports every aspect of your leg health. From muscle function to joint comfort and circulation, it's such a fundamental need, yet so easily forgotten in the busyness of life. Finally, let's talk about flexibility and mobility. Strength is important, yes, but being able to move your legs and joints through their full range of motion without restriction is equally vital for comfortable and efficient movement. As we get older, our muscles and connective tissues can shorten and become less elastic if not regularly stretched and used. This contributes to that feeling of stiffness and can limit your ability to perform everyday tasks. Reduced flexibility can also impact your balance, as your body's ability to make quick adjustments to maintain stability might be hampered by tight muscles. Incorporating gentle stretching into your daily routine, even for just a few minutes, can make a world of difference in improving your flexibility and reducing stiffness in your legs and hips. Simple stretches for the legs include calf stretches standing facing a wall. Step 1, foot back, keeping the back heel on the ground and feeling the stretch in the calf. Hamstring stretches sitting on the floor or a chair with one leg extended and gently reaching towards your toes, keeping your back straight. And quadriceps stretches standing and gently holding your ankle, bringing your heel towards your glute. Use a wall or chair for balance. Gentle knee bends and ankle circles are also great for improving mobility in those specific joints. The key with stretching is to be gentle and listen to your body. Never stretch to the point of pain, just to a feeling of mild tension. Hold each stretch for 15 to 30 seconds and repeat a couple of times. Consistency is more important than intensity. Doing a few minutes of gentle stretching every day, perhaps after you've been moving around a bit and your muscles are warm, can significantly improve your range of motion and reduce that feeling of tightness. Think about how much easier it is to bend down to pick something up, tie your shoes, or get in and out of a car when your legs and hips are feeling less stiff. Improved flexibility directly contributes to your ease of movement and your ability to navigate your world comfortably and safely. These 5 habits: gentle movement, simple strengthening exercises, nutrient-rich eating focusing on protein and bone health, consistent hydration, and gentle stretching are not complicated or difficult on their own. Their power lies in their consistency and how they work together to support the health and vitality of your legs. It's not about becoming a marathon runner or a bodybuilder. It's about giving your legs the fundamental support they need to carry you through life with greater ease and confidence. So, we've talked about getting those legs moving with gentle walking and simple exercises, fueling them with the right nutrients and plenty of water, and keeping them flexible with stretching. These might sound like small things individually, and perhaps you've even heard some of this advice before. But the magic, the real power, isn't in finding some hidden, complicated secret. It's in the cumulative effect of these simple habits, done consistently. Think about it. Taking a short walk every day, doing a few chair stands, choosing protein-rich snacks, sipping water throughout the afternoon, and gently stretching your hamstrings for 30 seconds. None of these are massive undertakings. They are small, manageable steps. And this leads me to the surprise I mentioned at the beginning. The surprise is just how much impact these small, consistent efforts can have, and how capable your body is of responding and improving, even now. At 60, 70, or 80 years old, it's easy to think that decline is inevitable, that once the stiffness and weakness start, there's no turning back. But that's simply not true for most people. Your muscles still respond to stimulation. Your circulation can improve. Your joints can become more mobile, and your bones can maintain their density with the right support. The human body, even as it ages, is remarkably resilient and adaptable. The surprise is the potential for improvement that still exists within you, waiting to be unlocked by these consistent, gentle habits. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to do everything every single day perfectly. The key is consistency over perfection. If you miss a day, don't beat yourself up about it. Just get back on track the next day. Start small. Maybe focus on just adding a 10-minute walk this week. Next week, try adding a few chair stands. Gradually weave these habits into your routine in a way that feels sustainable and enjoyable. It's not about achieving some grand, distant goal. It's about making small, positive changes today that add up to a significant difference in how you feel and function tomorrow, next month, and next year. Remember, the goal isn't just about having perfect legs. It's about maintaining your independence, your ability to do the things you love. Whether that's gardening, visiting family, pursuing hobbies, or simply feeling confident and stable on your feet as you move through Kugitstondrons. Daben Tanuskinu Ustan Wisurtikur. Nokormashon Rotba Kondikur. Das do your day. It's about preserving your quality of life and your freedom. These habits are tools to help you stay active, engaged, and independent for as long as possible. They are an investment in your future self. Don't let the fear of your legs giving out hold you back. You have the power to influence how your body ages. It starts with small, consistent actions. Which of these habits feels most achievable for you to start with today or this week? Maybe it's simply keeping a water bottle handy or adding a short walk around the house. Starting with one small change can build momentum and confidence to add another. I'd love to hear which habit you're going to focus on first, or any simple tips you've found helpful for keeping your legs healthy and strong. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience could help someone else watching this video. If you found this information helpful and encouraging, please give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know I'm providing content that resonates with you, and it helps others who could benefit find this video too. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell. That way, you won't miss out on future videos dedicated to helping you live your best life at every age, with practical tips and encouraging insights. Taking care of your legs is taking care of your freedom. You are capable of making positive changes that can significantly improve your mobility and confidence. Embrace the power of these simple habits. Live your best life at every age.